Alright, here's some directed energy weapon attacks in my flat stroke apartment property for all the various other TIs in various other countries. And when I put it onto social media, I'll put it on my Facebook, put it on Twitter, on Telegram groups. I was sitting there, but well, where I am, you'll see me walking across the room in a minute, aiming for my left arm, I presume. Otherwise, if I was sitting there, it would hit me in the chest. That was a directed energy weapon, which I photographed and videoed. I'm looking through my camera, which has got night vision on and infrared night vision. Got a choice of two. That's me walking past. So where I was by the window, and the shape of a directed energy weapon attack, it hit the windowsill, or from where it's fired from, it hit something for it to be a shaped with a rigged top. Looks like a moat, castle moat. I've got loads of them from the bedroom with me in it. And then the next attack, as you can see some shooting through at the top just then, to the right of the picture. This was on Friday. It's the 15th, I think it was. No, the 14th. Friday the 14th of July 2023. Because on Saturday morning I had to go to the NHS Coventry University Hospital for an MRI scan. And they're all out in force. As they are every day when TIs go out. They're waiting for us to go out, show our faces in public. Then they surround us with community mobbers, and they're doing skits, walking past, trying to humiliate us, subject us, and make examples out of us. Or try and traumatise us with whatever they've listed about us and told the local community members that participate in walking past us, doing the street theatre, acted skits, doing psychology. So that was Friday night. That was Friday morning, Saturday morning, Friday night, it says. I'm just looking at the time down there. So it could have been Thursday night, Friday morning, 12:39 a.m. And so I'll put the next clip on, and that's from just finishing shopping. I was getting street theatre in the shopping aisles, as usual. I've got video of a few of them, photographs of a few of them. That's a photograph of that directed energy weapon attack. That's come from this ceiling, remote neural monitoring. Central circuitry they've got around here, or it's come from a directed energy weapon attack from outside through my window, or from the cell tower. Obviously, we have to get to the bottom of it all to find out how they're doing it and what devices, equipment, apparatus they're using, aiming into our properties. So see the shape of it, it's like the top of a castle moat. And then here, see the flats across the road, and where to my right was a lamppost. You'll see me getting attacked from behind, probably going past hit my left arm, elbow. You'll see an attack here. That's of a local pub. And another attack on the bus. They're going at the speed of light, so I'll put the photographs on in a second. This went past them. Here's the man I was speaking to on the bus, him in the red jacket. Oh, the other bloke, I'm not saying they're perps. And just seemed to be getting off the bus for the time being until they identified. There's a photograph of a directed edge weapon, which you pause when you play the video. You can pause it. That's it. Coming from above and hitting my left arm. At the time of attacks, I didn't feel them. It's only once you start getting the information and the injuries, you're thinking, where does it come from? And as you can see, I've managed to capture their beams during the day and during the night. So that's one on the bus. You see it by the yellow bag, shooting past him and being directed to me. And here's the first one at the bus stop. That's come from behind us. And this is by the Bull's Head Public House, a pub in Binley, Coventry. And if you look at the lampposts, the lamppost there, I don't think I'll have to go back and look around to see where it come from. Obviously there's going to be a lamppost behind. Or someone hiding somewhere. If there was a vehicle parked up on a funny angle across the road, which could come from there, but I don't think the angle though from where it's come from. So I'll have to go investigate. Now, as you can see, the beam is in between the two white lines and on the right side of the bicycle wheel. Signs for the bicycle path. Well, I have got 3 apps that pick up infrasound, ultrasound, and another device, and another app, Hidden Devices Detector, picks up 4 of their equipment, which we're using to radiate us, take clinical close-up photographs, do cybercrime on all my devices, mobile especially. The stud detector, I think, is linked to the sensory circuitry, and then there's another one, a microphone radiation detected, and they come up every other day in the same sequence. And that's some of the equipment that can't be detected by investigators, which is linked to sonar, radar, EMF, and technical sophisticated equipment. The microphone used to sound record us and listen through my phone, and also amplify their electronic harassment, the V2K, the violence syndrome, whatever you want to call it, the Allen Fay auditory effect. And I've put these apps on before. This is the ultrasound detector. It's been on all day today. And it gives a location of, I presume, of the covert operators, whether they've been harboured in the local area, but then they use hacking into, piggybacking off the local Wi-Fi connections from the local community members, from the people who live nearby. Now that's from the flat downstairs, 122 Charminster Drive. So they're using hacking into a Wi-Fi system, whether it's on or off. They're technically sophisticated and got knowledge of hacking into the Wi-Fi system. There's another one, 12 metres away. And this is the road at the side where my main living room window looks onto. That's 14 Gregory Hood Road, and that's his Wi-Fi connection they've used to send their data. And my Wi-Fi is turned off. I only use now my mobile data. But from another app, ElectroSmart, that picks up quite a lot of new sources all the time. picks up hidden SSIDs, Bluetooth, and plenty of Wi-Fi connections from the local area. There's a hidden device detector. Every other day it alternates between the different equipment, and I can see at the bottom, detected spy microphone radiation. Second from bottom, third from bottom on the picture. And the modern day Peep and Tom gang, because Coventry City, its historical history is of Peep and Tom and Lady Godiva, and it's obvious this technical, sophisticated local authority establishment have implemented Peep and Tom into training the private detectives, undercovers, and allowed the local authorities in NHS healthcare sectors to participate, conspire and go out with them, or watch their internet streams after they edit it all, and when they're desperate they use stage actors, stage actresses, depending on the TI is, from the local community, staged actors, so people already in their care, in adult care homes, depending on how old the TI is, or from mental health, or ones already in mental health institutions, and they'll photograph and video their eyes, neurology, iris studies at the worst. If they're using online technologies, they'll capture their bodies, and if they've got some kind of physical disability, they'll capture their biological activity. And that's how the stitch and frame targets up and trying to, like me and my family, me and my mother, or brother, into mental health and into the adult care home by videoing other people's biological, mechanical works, brainwaves, neurological data, and obviously then people that they're using that data from would have some kind of damage to their mental health and to their brains thinking and thought process, and they'll merge it all, edit it all, and try and put it into a racial, discriminating, hating, targeting profile dossier. Well, they're doing those hidden case studies for the NHS and have a training their inexperienced juniors to cheat and qualify and eventually work for the local authorities in the police and in the NHS healthcare sectors and in the medical industry. So everyone digest it all, psychoanalyse it all, and TI is staying mentally strong. Try and get your evidence. And let's bring these perpetrators, these haters, these targeting networks to justice. Over and out.